Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Motor Files. This one I'm really excited about because it's kind of bringing me back to my roots. So today we're going to take the Funduro Paris-Dakar winner in its glory, still dirty from the last ride last weekend, the last video that came out you might have seen, or maybe not, go check it out, link down below. Anyway, it's still dirty from the last dirt vlog, and we're going to go over to Backfire Motorcycle Night, which is a monthly event held during the riding season that started off in the Fuse Box, which was an old motorcycle bar that was adjacent to Seattle Used Bike's original location where I worked at in high school and kind of where all this started for me. And so they've grown since then quite a bit, gone through a few different locations, and now it's over at Two Kick in Seattle, which is a really awesome motorcycle kind of bar, clubhouse, hangout. A bunch of other businesses run through there, and it should be a really exciting time. Without further ado, I'm going to get the Funduro pulled down, and then we're going to go right over there, and I'll show you what's going on over at Backfire Motorcycle Night. Well, we're back at the shop. Backfire was awesome. I hope you enjoyed that little feature I did on that motorcycle meetup. It's always fun to go and see some people I haven't seen in a while. Anyway, we're back in the shop. or work area, if you will. And I've got these awesome RoadShock LED floodlights that I've been holding on to for a little bit because I might have mentioned in a previous episode, these floodlights, or these, I guess these are beam lights that I have on the bike, this left side, and then I have one on the right side. This left side's burnt out. It's no longer operable. With the camping trips we have coming up and various off-roading that I want to do maybe at dusk, in order to get these lights installed, I've got to pull this side panel off with the switch here. As you can see, when I turn the switch on, only the far right side light lights up. This one's burnt out. I checked it. It's not the relay or anything like that. It's the actual light itself that's burnt out, which kind of sucks. Well, hopefully these new RoadShocks will give me that better light. They are square, so they'll kind of go with the theme of the bike and a bit more industrial looking than these. Only thing I'm concerned about is I have these cheap mounts, but hopefully we can squeeze that in there. It's also good that I'm starting on the left side because the water pump's right here. So it's going to be the tightest clearance if these end up working. If not, we'll mount them to something else. We'll figure that out when we get there. I'm going to get this side panel pulled off and get this light pulled off, get one of these lights pulled out, and then we'll go and see if we can mount it. Wish me luck. All right, update. We're going to do a test fire. Hopefully I can see after this. So what I did is I pulled off the old light, as you saw, just loosely connected the two wires. And then I've got the new light down here. So I'm going to hit the switch. Dang. That's way brighter than that. Night and day. So this is going to be significantly better. And I think with the brackets I have, I can get it to mount. It'll be mostly covered by this cage. Obviously it's daytime right now, so you're not really going to get the full effect of it, but let me tell you, in person, these are significantly brighter. I'm going to work on getting these brackets loosely mounted, and then we'll touch base here in a minute once I get the first side mounted, and then I'll show you a before and after comparison from the front of the bike. We got them connected. So left side's on, obviously need to wire it in, but let's see it from the front. Jump out here. Oh yeah, significantly better compared to the stock. Look at that, way better, puts out way more light. That's gonna be a lot better. I'm super excited to get the other one. I'm gonna have to angle it down, I think, a little bit, but it's so much better. You can even see it's like, you know, casting way further out than this previous one. I don't even think it's stock, it's a aftermarket one. Next up, let's button up the wiring on this side. I'm gonna play with the angle a little bit and then we'll move over to the right side. This is looking good. I'm glad I went this route. Let's take a look. So, before, shitty, after, amazing. I'm really liking that. It's definitely a bit bigger, a bit heavier. Still have to clock it, but that's looking way better. And man, is that putting out some light. Before, after. Crazy. Well, you know the drill. Let's flip this bike around and do it all over again. The install is finished. Let's take a look. Here they are. This right side, the bar's a little tweaked because the bike went down on the right side a little while back. So at some point I will put new crash bars on the bike. Haven't decided which ones I'm going to go with. There's a couple options out there, and I want to kind of go with something maybe more enduro inspired. Sits really close to the fairings up here, so if any of you Funduro owners out there watching this video and you have a suggestion, drop it down in the comments. I'd love to see it. But anyway, I'm really liking the way they look. Obviously, you know, maybe I'll have to clock this one up a little bit. We'll play around with the way that they sit. But for right now, I think they're definitely going to work great. And it is daytime, but man, they put out some serious light. So it's definitely going to be an upgrade over to what I was working with before. I can't even, let me turn that off. Yeah, I'm really happy with them. They're relatively inexpensive, and I'm excited to have 2 working lights on the bike. They'll definitely cast a wider glow, and on the box it said they're good for up to 300 feet. So that's awesome. That's going to be really great. It's a football field basically. And with 2 of them, you know, I'm hoping the beam will really shine nice and wide and you'll be able to see stuff on the road. We'll test it out at night, maybe in a future video. We'll see. Welcome everyone to the first Motor Files night vlog. We're going out for a ride because we want to test out these new moto lights I put on, and this is my first time trying this setup, so hopefully you can hear me and see what I'm doing. We'll find out in a little bit. Over here, just doing a night cruise. Right now I only have my standard lights on, so we'll get to a darker section and we'll go try out the new lights. Obviously not the best, but I think people will be able to see me. Anyways, it's Memorial Day weekend. We're out cruising on the Funduro, having some fun. Duro. And I love this bike. I can't talk enough about how much I love this bike. I used to sell BMWs and worked on a ton of them. And I don't know, there's something about the light, easy, single. You can just get on and cruise. Alright, we're going to turn right here because they block off the lake for the weekend. City stuff. What's going on here, buddy? It's super dark. Let's try the lights. Oh yeah. That's so much better. Wait, let me turn them off again. Probably thinks I'm a cop. That's normal riding. Let's find a better area to go cruise. It sucks they blocked that off. brought me around. Yeah, so the first ever vlog. I'm gonna try one during the day too, and we'll see how that turns out. But I've always wanted to do moto vlogs. They're just kind of fun. I've watched a ton of people. One of my favorites was Do It With Dan. I'd love to collab with him at some point. He's kind of one of the OGs. And there's a lot others. Let's try it on this road. Blind some people. Those lights are so much better. Oh my god, it's like night and day. Wow. I think I might want to aim them a little bit higher. I don't know if I love this angle, but we had to try them out. And I imagine, you know, when it's darker, they'll be better. Turn left up here. Alright, cool. Let it read. Yeah. That thing sings. It's really not that warm, but you gotta let it eat. I usually don't ride around at night, because especially on a Saturday, but we had to try this out, so. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the bike's still cold. So, that's no light. And then, I mean, it even makes a difference with the street light, you know, riding in a normal lit area. I forgot that the lake was closed, but there isn't any street lights on that road. It would be a lot better to see. Yeah, the bike's not happy. It's cold. It's nice though. It's a nice night for riding, that's for sure. A little crisp, but not too cold. Let me turn here, make sure my microphone's still connected. Yeah, it's still on. That was weird. Maybe it's too cold. Huh. Okay, I shouldn't have got on it back there. You know, it's a carbureted, girl. They take a minute to warm up. But that's okay. This is just for testing purposes. I do want to change out. I haven't hit the voltage regulator. I threw a multimeter on it. I was getting some spikes, so I'm going to keep an eye on that too. But I mean, it's pulling. Yeah, there she goes. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any suggestions to make this setup better, I'm open. You know, I'm all about trying new things on the channel, doing new stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. That's how we learn. We try, we fail, and we keep trying. Now it's seeming like it wants to idle. I probably shouldn't have done that. It was a little too cold to get on it like that. Now it seems happier. We got some temp in the oil. That's good. So anyways, I'm gonna head back. I don't want to be out with the crazies out this Memorial Day weekend, but thank you so much for watching and sticking with me on these videos. I have some more fun stuff on the way. I've got a couple more rides. I want to do some more stuff with the El Camino too. I'm planning some more major modifications. I've got another bike I'm going to announce on the channel soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.